Okay, hellos everybody. How are you doing today? Which, as you can see from the light, the sun is out. So I am safe to say that Hurricane Lee left some rain yesterday, quite a bit of rain. A few flickers of the power on and off all day long, but for the most part, everything seems good in my area. Now, I'm not completely on the coast, but I was in the path of its landfall, so we didn't know how bad it was going to get here, but we are pretty good, to be honest. It was not a fun day to be outside, but I'm good. Everybody's good. The cats are good. Mainly the cats are good. I know everybody's wondering about the cats. As a matter of fact, one of them is yelling at me now because he doesn't know what he wants. But yeah, he wanted to wake me up. He wanted to go out back. When he saw that the young one was out front, he wanted to go out front. Now he's just hollering. I guess he wants to go back out in the back. But for now, he will remain where he is. And that's the bottom line. But he is good. He is healthy. And yes, I love my babies, but they need to understand that once they ask for something, they kind of need to stick whatever they were asking for. And he is not letting up one bit. So, last night I started watching a Netflix series. Can you guess which one? One Piece. Now, One Piece, I've watched anime on and off. And once in a blue moon, I will do a review of certain anime. This, though, is a live adaptation from the anime. And because I kind of looked at One Piece and looked at there are so many episodes, so many, I'm like, no, I'm going to give it a hard pass. Even though everybody recommends it, everybody enjoys One Piece. There's just way too many episodes for me to watch to try to catch up to the story. I mean, if I was going to binge watch 24 hours a day, I'm pretty sure it would take me 6 months of no sleep, 24 hours a day to catch up to the current day story. I just don't have months and years to watch One Piece to catch up to the story. So I always passed on One Piece, and amazingly, they decided to do a live adaptation. So I started watching it. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. And I am like 3 episodes in now, and I am enjoying the show. I wouldn't say it's for adults, but even as an adult, I am finding it entertaining. I'm having a fun time just watching the show. Uh, was I expecting to like it? No. Especially in the first episode where you see all this goofiness happening. You kind of wonder, is this gonna really, can I watch this? Is this gonna even be relevant to me? And it turns out it is. And strangely enough, there's some really good actors in it. It's hard to tell because there are so many disguises. I mean, yeah, the makeup department did have to go there and did have to hide their faces quite a bit. But there are really good actors, and the story isn't bad. There are flashbacks, and I wish it would tell the story from start to finish. But the way that they made it, it's good enough. It's good. I wouldn't even say it's good enough. It is. It's a good show, really. And I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to some more. I don't know if any of you have watched any of the episodes yet. I don't know. I think there's 8 episodes out in the first season. Start a question and answer or start a poll. There we go. Have you watched One Piece on Netflix? On Netflix, and start the poll. There we go. So I am really enjoying it more than I thought I would. And there's quite a bit of special effects. It's not just the makeup and the disguises of these well-known actors. It's, even the special effects are really well made. Obviously, it's not believable. Obviously, it's cartoonish. Obviously, it's manga inspired. Obviously, it's anime. But I would say overall, it's a fun show. And really well done. Okay, that cat is getting more than on my nerves. What do you want? You want to go out back too? There you go. Okay, sorry about that. That's why I'm always looking for a co-host to talk about these shows so that when I go off camera, what am I to do? What can I do? Not much, apparently. These cats are driving me nuts. But, you know what? Winter is coming. And you'll be seeing my cats a lot more during my winter shows, that's for sure. Mainly because they're stuck inside in the winter. And yeah, so basically they'll be sleeping on me throughout the shows. Anything anybody wants to talk to about on this Sunday? Strangely enough, a couple of my viewers are like, yeah, can't watch your show because I'm stuck going to church with the family. So I'm like, yeah, that is still a thing in certain parts of the world. Going to church on Sundays. Or synagogue. Or the temple. Or whatever you want to call it. Still a lot of values that people cherish. Going back to the basics. And I don't know. So nobody's answering my poll, unfortunately. I mean, I had two viewers who were secretly watching, who do not want to chat. That's okay. If you don't know what One Piece is, I'll do a little review a little bit later. I'll put on a trailer and we can watch it together and get our first reactions. I should have done it before starting to watch the show. But people were, kind of telling me, watch it, give it a try, give it a try. So I did give it a try. I did. So a lot of my videos are being watched a lot more than they used to. That's a good thing. Oh, and you folks probably missed that last night where I tried Left 4 Dead 2. Somebody yesterday says, you know what, you need to try this and I'll play with you. And then later on, he messaged me, says, I'm going to watch some boxing. Sorry, I was watching boxing yesterday and fell asleep during your stream. That's why he stopped answering me. And yesterday he was like, no, I'm going to watch some boxing and then we can play some Left 4 Dead. And then, well, I figured he probably fell asleep again. Because I did not hear from him, but I did decide to go and play the game anyways. All by myself, all on my own. And luckily, I had a couple of viewers. And they actually helped me out quite a bit. Oh, you can open the console, you can write up these codes to see in third view, because I really need third view. Problem with third view is that the aim is all off, and he was explaining to me, okay, you need to put in a little bit more coding in order for the aim to be corrected to the third perspective view, because the game was not meant to be played that way. So I was really amazed and having a lot of fun. And the people were really, really into it. I was surprised. So I would have to say that I will continue playing it. There's 14, how could I say, like levels? Or 14 campaign story mode. It's not very intense on the story, I have to admit. It's more of a zombie apocalypse game. Which, yes, I guess you could be compared to The Walking Dead. And you just go doing the levels and killing a lot of zombies, trying to find the ammunition, trying to find the first aid kits. Some of the things would be easier playing in the group. But I was just playing with the AI yesterday, and until I have friends to play with, oh, that's what's reminding me, I need to check out my Steam. Okay, let's try to find our Steam thingy here. Hey, Force. Yes. There we go. Confirm. It's actually been quite like a big 7 months I haven't played Fallout 76. Visually, it's probably a better looking game than what I'm playing here with Left 4 Dead. But Left 4 Dead is an easy game to get into. Once somebody, and I was lucky to get somebody who was knowledgeable and told me how to get the third perspective view, because you do have to type it in the command console to get it to work. But once that's done, oh man, I was golden. I was having fun. I was enjoying myself. So I played for a good 3 hours last night. So that's from start to finish. I mean, that was completely new for me, and trying to figure out things because nobody, I've never seen any reviews of the game or anything. It's just like somebody was like, let's grab it, let's play this game. Apparently it's popular. I see why it's popular. I don't know if it won any awards because this game is already like 12 or 13 years old. I mean, it's older than Skyrim, but I'm still enjoying Skyrim. So don't play Skyrim all that often because it is quite niche. But I am still really, 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 really enjoying it. So, okay. And I'll be playing it later on today or this evening because this afternoon I do want to do that little One Piece video trailer review reactions to it just to get the word out there because it is a good show to watch. And Left 4 Dead, I should probably do a review. I actually should start doing reviews of the couple of. I don't play many games, so I should start doing a little review of all the games that I enjoy playing. I don't know. How would you feel if I should I do reviews of the games that I do play? Should I do more videos about the games that I do play, like how to build a mech in Mech Warrior, how to set up your cars in Project Cars, how bad is the grinding in World of Warships? Uh, what I like about Skyrim. How was my first experience in Fortnite? Because Fortnite is a really fast-paced game. Uh, how could I say? I have the team aspect narrowed down. I just don't have the aiming ability that a lot of people have. I mean, basically, I'm good with a shotgun up close and machine guns that can spray a lot of bullets so that some of them hit the target. Whereas some people, you give them a sniper rifle, they will get a one-shot headshot. I wish I was that. I can do it in Mech Warrior because the game is much different and slower paced. I cannot do it in Fortnite. And luckily, in Left 4 Dead, you do have melee, so you can grab an axe or crowbar and just swing it. And I was doing quite okay because in third, I'll have to look up in Google how to adjust the aim. But apparently it's a lot of text to put in. But I'll do it. I'll get there. I'll fix the aim because where the crosshairs are in third perspective, you're shooting an inch to the right side of that. So you always have to aim on the left when you're trying to hit, but it's vague because you don't have the crosshairs to guide you. Pistols are great, have infinite range, not infinite range, but infinite bullets. But the range is not good. It's almost a melee weapon. Shotguns are good, except that they don't seem to be shooting all the time. So sometimes I can mow down like 3 to 10 zombies. But some other times a zombie will walk up to me and I'm shooting 2 or 3 times and it's still grabbing me. So, oh yeah, the zombies do grab you. There's this one called a jockey. He just hops on your head and rides you like a horse. It's really annoying. Strangely enough, when I started playing yesterday, the viewers were like, "Did you come across a witch yet? Did you come across a tank yet?" And I was expecting a tank, a real tank, and a military tank that I could drive and shoot the zombies with. No, the tank is a big zombie that's hard to kill. You need to be all for shooting at it to be able to take it down, because otherwise it takes a while all by yourself. But I had a lot of fun. Yeah. So, so maybe I'll do a couple of races on Project Cars this afternoon before heading back to Left 4 Dead. I don't think I'll be heading into Mech Warrior today. I do see that there's very few people currently playing, but not many. Not many at all. So, unfortunate. It's not a very popular game. I mean, there is a DLC coming out shortly, and that will revitalize the game for 2 or 3 weeks. We will see. We will see. We will see how it goes. Oh, and I guess I'll finish on the 2 or 3 shows that I watched this week. I don't know if people want me to start with the really crappy ones. I guess I will. On a side note, I did put out a little documentary about Nigeria, a well-known country in Africa. It's been getting good traction, so if you want to learn a little bit about African history and why I did it, because I don't know much about the country, and I kind of dated a girl for a little while, not very long. And I just wanted to know more about her country. And discovered a lot of interesting facts that I decided, you know what, I'll do a video on this and share it. So that's been doing good. So now to the shows that I saw this week. Ahsoka, episode 5 of the first season, where we see her and Anakin. Okay, Anakin was a member berry. They present it as a world between worlds, but in actuality, the way that the show is presented, you have to deduct that she is just daydreaming somehow. Somehow she can spend 10 hours underwater. They don't really explain it. other than the fact that you have to pretty much deduct that, okay, well, with the Force, she is all powerful. Strangely enough, you would think that the actress or the stunt double that's 50 years old could and would, you know, be a lot better at the scenes, fighting scenes. Because, yeah, it does go along the lines of the first Star Wars movie where you see Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fighting it off. I would say that even that was a lot more believable than the lightsaber fights that we're seeing in Ahsoka. They're just really bad. I'm not enjoying the show. Ahsoka is one of my favorite characters of all time, if not my favorite character of all time in Star Wars. And it's just not living up to my expectations of that character. Moving on to the Winter King, where he decides to take the enemy prisoner and have a heart-to-heart discussion with him and releases the very, very, very bad man to become an envoy of peace. Wow, okay, not believable there, not one bit. Yeah, it's like going up to Putin and disagreeing with him and not expecting to fall out a window. Okay? Like, that's going to happen because, yeah, you can really reason. I don't want to get political in this thing here, but let's just say that you go up to a really bad person and expect them to behave other than the way that he will behave. So, I did not get into The Winter King. Episode 3, not believable. Not. I had more fun in the first and second one than I did in the third one. The third one was just abysmal. Invasion. Invasion was a really good episode, but it got on my nerves. Just because I've dealt with parenting and I can't put up with it anymore. I've done my part. So, yes, it's good. They will get a lot of younger viewers concentrating on the teenagers' story, and it was really well done. The teenagers actually behave like teenagers, and that's what got on my nerves the entire show. But it was really well done. I personally did not like it, but you have to give it its merits. It was well done. Then we go to the Wheel of Time, which Season 2, Episode 5 was phenomenal. I mean, I really enjoyed it from start to finish. A lot of people might disagree, and maybe it follows the books, maybe it doesn't, probably doesn't. There's a lot of women, and they're adding even more female cast to it. There's like 2 or 3 guys in the story, but for once, they don't need protecting from the women. They are doing the rescuing and the protecting. So, yes, men can actually be useful in life. Figure that one out. Did ya? So I'm liking it. It's a good fantasy show with good fantasy shots, and I like the special effects, and there's a lot of stuff that a lot of stuff was explained, but I want to know more about all these characters. What's with all these long nails that everybody has? Not everybody, but a good portion of the characters in the show have these really long nails, and as a punishment, they will cut them off. Yeah, seems like a girl thing, but I'm still interested in knowing what is going on there. And finally, the pièce de résistance. Yes. Foundation, Season 2, Episode 10, the finale, season finale, was absolutely out of this world. Wow, I'll just say wow. I did some editing of the show. You might want to look it out. Not necessarily if you don't like listening to me do my reviews because it's hard for me to do a review and put emotions in it. I don't do scripted, so I kind of try to stay in the moment, but then I'm remembering stuff that I do want to say, and then my inflections in my voice start becoming more and more. Remember to say this. Remember to say that. Remember. So it's not scripted. It's just me trying to remember what I wanted to say. Because I do these live shows where I put a lot more emotions because it's live. But trying to record that emotion into a review, uh, it's not the same. That's why I am still looking for a co-host for these shows, not just because the cats are annoying and I have to get up every 2 minutes to deal with them, but also because an exchange with somebody during these reviews would go so much better. So maybe that's one of you out there that would be interested in doing so. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this talk show. Should I keep doing them? Because I know it's hard. I am on the Eastern time zone, so a lot of viewers watch it later on during the day, because I am getting like 8 views a day. Sometimes 18, sometimes 26, so it depends on the time of the day, but noon time Eastern, there's not many people on. Maybe I should do these evening talk shows, but then that's my time when everybody gets back from work and wants to do a little bit of gaming. So I can't do both. I can't do gaming and talk shows at the same time, obviously, until I make a lot more money and I can afford more PCs or more cameras so I could have my live presence on one stream and then have another stream on another. Get more internet in here, phone lines, internet lines, cable lines, satellite lines, whatever works. And I could do some more broadcasting, but that depends on you, the viewer. Keep on supporting me. I appreciate it. We are well above 155 subscribers now. I thank you, each and every one of you. And hopefully it keeps going up. I need to reach at least 500 and many, many much more viewing hours. So I'll try to keep my videos shorter so that people can watch them through and through. I'll try to make them more interesting. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Be safe, everybody. It's a really zombie apocalypse world. See you next